a riveting morning we're having today. I say as it's like the afternoon almost. Yeah, starting to stream a little bit later than we normally do, you know, but it's close enough to morning. It's close enough to morning, okay? Hi, everybody, hello! Sorry if my voice sounds kind of like right now. I like literally just ate, so I drank a cup of pickle juice. Yeah, Kokatsu, welcome to Teleport. Thank you. Hello. A wild orb appeared. This is true. It is me. How are you guys doing tonight? Say Ribbeting one more time and it's straight to the moon, Rompin. Well, that's not a very riveting answer from you, is it? I was just thinking what a riveting morning it is, and it's not even morning here. That just means you had a riveting morning this morning. Probably. I hope so. I hope you had a good morning. Yeah. 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 Good morning, Rebbi. Good morning. Yeah, today's been a little bit of a tired day for me, so I feel kind of a bit on the lower energy side. It's 8 p.m. for me. Wow, it's like the end of the day for you. Yeah. Yeah. Just kind of, today's an existing day. Yeah. Anyway, you guys up to anything interesting? Yeah. I did all my Christmas shopping early, so I won't have to worry about next month when deliveries get busy. That's a good idea. Yeah, if anybody's got Christmas shopping they're doing, now's a good time to get it done. I don't think I've ever done Christmas shopping for anybody. Maybe I should start. I don't have to worry about buying stuff and shipping stuff that costs money. And I don't have money. Nah, I took a look at my money today and I'm like, yep, doing the math, most of this is fundraiser money. I can't touch most of it. You know? Could be better, but wasn't bad. Got my audiophile headphones so I can hear Rebbi better. Ooh, is that like a high-end brand? I don't know audio brands very much, so I actually don't know like what the really good brands are and what the like not so good brands are.
Rebbi Rompin.
Whoa, Snuffer sounds exactly like Toffee.
It's so dark and wet outside that the cat thinks it's nighttime and has gone to sleep. If only I could trick him like this every day.
Ah, you mean the wobbly cat? He's taking a nap. He's so cute. Ah, it's so cute. Ah ha ha. I wish I had a cute little kitty friend to live with. That would make every day so much better. Yeah, he harasses me all day, every day. Because he loves you. He loves you. Yeah. It's my birthday today. It's your birthday! Oh my god, happy birthday! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear platform. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. It's kind of mid-tier stuff. I wouldn't be able to spend 2 paychecks on headphones, but there's noticeable difference. Well, that's good. At least it's an upgrade, you know? And sometimes that's really all you need. It doesn't need to be the highest tech stuff. Doesn't need to be the best of the best, the top of the line. If it's an improvement. I could probably do better than the earbuds I got too, but they do the job, and really that's all I need, you know? You know who else's birthday it is? Snuffer, when is your actual birthday? Because you always say it's your birthday. Cheers to another year of aging. Well, don't remind us. When it's my birthday, all I want to think about is treats and presents. Not the ever slow climb towards an inevitable death. Now you guys are thinking about it. Anyway, every day is Snuffer's birthday. I can't sing happy birthday every single day. Nah. Yeah, I guess you got more than 3 hours of sleep. I did. I went to bed around like 8 p.m. and got up at 5 a.m. So I'm like slowly pushing forward my sleep schedule. That feels weird to say, because most of the time people are like, I gotta pull back my sleep schedule. I'm going to bed at like 2 in the morning and waking up at 1 p.m. But I have the opposite problem. I started going to bed too soon, too early, and that means I wake up too early. And I was like, I want to push it back because this is like, nah, man. It kind of sucks too because so many VTubers I know are night owls. So like a lot of the collabs and like Discord hangouts and stuff, they're all later in the day when I'm like passing out because I'm asleep or like I'm sleepy, and then I am asleep because I got sleepy. Who? That owl, clearly. Who? I can't wait, man. Why is it taking so long? Wait, what's taking so long? What are we talking about? Maybe ages backwards like bedroom button. Oh, aging to death? Yeah, that does take a long time.
Spoiler, it was actually yesterday, Tilda.
Was it really? Was it really? Really for real? Really for real? For real? For real, realsy, real? It really was. Really for real?
Catboy!
For realsy, reals, for reals? Kodo, thank you for the top over 7 months. I believe Snuffer. Well, how can we be sure? Yeah, Snuffer, I'm gonna need you to whip out your birth certificate right now. I do know you did tell me at one point that it actually was coming up. So maybe Snuffer is being honest. And yesterday was actually really for reals' birthday. Okay, Snuffer, I'll believe you. If you hit me with the "it's not actually my birthday, I made it up after the song," I'm gonna be really heartbroken though. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Snuffer. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. I wish it was my birthday. It's everyone's birthday right now except mine. Man, you really made me want to say it for the bit, but no heartbreak for you today. It's the true truth. It actually was Snuffer's birthday! I hope you had a great birthday! I have to remember when your birthday is. I'm probably gonna forget, but if I maybe try, maybe I'll remember. I'm not good with dates though, or numbers, or names. I remember it's around the end of the year. Yeah. Did you know in your last stream you and Skittle both ended your streams in perfect sync? That doesn't surprise me. We were both tired. If we were created by Rebbi, isn't our collective birthday on the anniversary of debut? This is true. I guess that means you'll never see your next birthday. Oh, mine was exactly a week ago. Can I get a happy birthday? What? Well, Sneeze, did I sing happy birthday for you? I don't recall. I don't recall singing happy birthday. Why'd you wait an entire week to tell me it was your birthday? Mine was 2 weeks ago, so it's too late for me. I'll be singing happy birthday here all day if I don't draw a line here, maybe. I don't know. Sneeze is saying the truth. We celebrated in our Discord. Without me? Oh, okay. Well, I'll celebrate now. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sneeze. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday! 10 months ago, too late. Oh God. Don't you hate when you're trying to say something and then your throat's like, here's a ton of spit. You're welcome. I suppose our invites to the Discord got lost in the mail, Rebecca. Oh, it's okay. I'll just celebrate here on stream. With everybody else. Yeah, you got so many people here celebrating all your birthdays today. All I want for Christmas. It's almost Christmas time. I'm so excited. We have Thanksgiving first. Unless you're Canadian. In which case you already had yours. But the US people got Thanksgiving first. And that's exciting. Yeah. Although, if people from other countries wanted to join in, they could always just simply plan ahead for a little Thanksgiving dinner on the same day. There's nothing stopping you. You could join us. It feels just as awkward as IRL. No, nothing feels more awkward than IRL when you're sitting at a table and they put the cake in front of you, and then everyone starts looking at you saying "Hap," and you just have to be like, you have to like look grateful and put on the most awkward smile. But I'm just here like, I hate when people look at me. No, it's the same thing as when you're opening presents. When you're opening presents at a party and you have to look excited. Because I'm the type of person who's a bit more on the like down low about my feelings, you know? I'm not that person who will open a present and be like, this is exactly what I was wanting! All my dreams have come true! Thank you! And that's not me. If you got me something I really wanted for Christmas or whatever, or my birthday, I would open it. I would be like, thank you. That's probably what I would do. Like, my feelings are real. I'm not super loud with expressing them, but they're there. You know, I feel like I have to sneeze. Never mind, it's going away. Okay, it's going away. What? Mine did August, so you got like months before I request my video song. Okay, just remind me when it's closer to your birthday. Remind. You what? No. Nothing. Yeah. I hate everyone singing to me so my birthdays don't happen and I end up telling everyone what to get me. That kind of reminds me of the one time when the 3DS came out. I put together an entire like financial plan. I was like a kid, by the way. I was a kid. I was a kid who got like no money, and Christmas was rolling around, and my parents didn't have the budget for the whole 2DS, or 2DS, not 2DS, 3DS. The 2DS wasn't out yet. The 3DS. Although I think 2DSs are ugly, but yeah, for the 3DS. So I came up with an entire plan and be like, okay, you guys, within your budget, if you guys give me this amount of money, and then my grandma gives me this amount of money, and then my grandpa buys the Ocarina of Time game that's coming out, and then I get this amount of money from my aunts, I put it all together, I'll only get 2 things for my Christmas present, but it'll be the 3DS and Ocarina of Time remake, so it's like perfect. And then my parents ended up surprising me with the 3DS anyway. So I didn't even get to utilize my plan. I think my plan showed them just how badly I wanted it though. Maybe. Yeah. I'm the same. When I get a gift, people get bummed out because they think I don't like it. Yeah, man, it's like they don't even know you as a person. Wow. I've had that happen to me before, though. I've had people get me presents that it's like, if you knew me even remotely as a person, you'd know I would not like this. I remember, I think I was like 8 or 9 years old. And one of my aunts, it was my birthday, my hatch day. One of my aunts, there was a present from them. It was the very last present. I saved the biggest one for last. So, the very last present, I opened it up. It's this big vertical box. I opened it up, and inside the box is a cheerleading doll. It's like this big box containing this cheerleading doll. The kind where you like squeeze the hand and she has like a little like, you know, like cheer and chant she'll do. And the adults thought like, "Aw, that's so cute." And I tried to look grateful. Well, actually, I think I forgot and my chisel showed my real emotions on my face. But I tried to say thank you. But I'm just here like, I don't like dolls at all. I understand. I think my aunt probably saw it at the store and thought it was super cute and thought she'd get it for me because I'm a girl, but like, you know. Yeah. You're the future as a financial planner, but you became a VTuber. I would have been an awful financial planner. I can only plan for things like that if it's something I'm interested in. If you tried to sit me down... If you try to sit me down to be a financial planner for literally anyone else and I don't care about it, I'm just gonna be like, I can't focus on this, I don't care about it. Yeah. Man, thank you for top over 6 so much! Rebbi! Hi! Hello, thank you! I miss going on Miiverse, that was the best. Yeah, Miiverse was pretty cool. I miss Miiverse. I told everyone to give me dinosaurs, so I got dinosaurs. I wish I was super interested in dinosaurs as a kid. It feels kind of strange. Sometimes I feel like I'm more of a kid now than when I was actually a kid. Like, now, I like dinosaurs, and I really like stickers. Do they still sell the bubble stickers where you can, like, press them down? I want to touch them and push them down. I'm doing the motion with my hands right now. I'm trying to push them. I want to fidget with them. Someone's got to give me a fidget toy eventually. I'll put that on my Christmas list this year. I want something to fidget with. I don't like people singing me happy birthday, so I end up trying to forget my birthday. I don't like people singing me happy birthday either, but I would never want my birthday to be forgotten, because that's like the one day, my family, we kind of, at least amongst like the kids and stuff, we had like an unspoken, actually I guess it wasn't unspoken, we had like a pact between each other, that if it was your birthday, that's the one day that you could ask the other kids, or try to ask mom and dad to like do anything with you or for you, and they gotta do it. They gotta do it. And we never asked for anything extreme. It'd be like, hey, can you come play this game with me? It's my birthday. And they'd be like, oh yeah, it's your birthday. Okay, I'll come play this game with you. But it's great because it even worked on Dad, who was like so busy you could never get him to sit down and do anything with you. So like birthday was like the one day I could get Dad to do stuff with me. It's great. I remember one year I asked everyone for Pokemon Diamond or Pearl because I kept forgetting that I had already asked someone else. I got 3 copies that year. Wait, what did you do with the extra copies? So not Jaffa cakes. I don't know what a Jaffa cake is. Maybe I would have liked that better. Miss Rompin, my portfolio is a mess. I missed the part where that's my problem. I know, I just want to play video games. That's what I liked when I was a kid, video games. I've always been a big video game fan. I have memories of playing Wind Waker and like not knowing what anyone was saying to me because I've been playing since before I could read. I couldn't read it, but I would still play it. Yeah, aren't Bravo's living fidget toys? I think if I fidgeted with you guys too hard, you just pop. That's not a very good fidget toy. Unless I just want to pop bubbles, I guess. Maybe. Hi, Code. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Well, it's almost lunchtime now. At least where I am, it's almost lunchtime. As an adult, I can now buy all the Splatoon amiibos I want. No one but my wallet can stop me. Yeah! Splatoon amiibos are cool too. I have a few of them. I have... Let me see, I'm looking at them right now. I've got the Pearl and Marina ones. I've got the purple squid guy. I think I might have a green squid guy around here. And then I have like the little fish buddy from Splatoon 3. His amiibo just looks so funny, I had to buy it. Yeah. But most of my amiibos are Zelda amiibos. I still have to finish my collection of Zelda amiibos. I haven't had enough money though to buy like the recent ones, so... Oh, maybe I should put that on my Christmas list. More Zelda amiibos. Sometimes I go to GameStop and I see they have a Unobo amiibo, and it's like, I don't have the Unobo amiibo. I want to get it, but they're like $30. They're like $30. So I can't buy it. The only like new champion character I have is Torin. I only have Torin. Funnily enough, the only champion character I have is Rivaldi. I don't have the other like champions from Breath of the Wild either. Just bird people. What's up with that? They just happen to be my favorite out of both of those generations. Rivaldi and Torin were just my favorite. Hi, Bennett, hi! Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you're doing well. I love you, Rebbi. You're always cute and bubbly. I love hearing you laugh and watching you smile. What if I did the opposite? I hate streaming. I hate being here. Why do I gotta sit here and talk to people all day? I can't do it for that long. Nah, I'm terrible at keeping a straight face. I'll try to keep a straight face. I can only do it for like a minute. I don't know if people do it for longer. Well, because we pay you too. You know, that's a good argument. That's a good argument. That's a good defense. Yeah. Well, it was the brain of kid gamers. Couldn't even save in some games because of that. I feel like saving didn't even matter to me and my siblings as kids. We kept deleting save data and restarting all the time. That was like a habit. We go into like the GameCube save game memory and just delete it sometimes. Why? Why am I always doing that? Except for any game where my dad had a save file. We wouldn't touch the save data though. It was like sacred. Something that dad played. That's like a lost art. He never plays games anymore. We can't touch the save data. And we never did. I'm pretty sure my dad's files on Thousand Year Door and Majora's Mask are both there still. We never deleted them. Yeah. Speaking of Splatoon, they're adding a big update to Animal Crossing New Horizons as Legend of Zelda Splatoon collab. I saw that! Yeah! And I'm conflicted because part of me wants to collect all the Zelda stuff, but that includes Try. Why did they put Try in the game? I'll just have to get him and then stuff him in the back of my closet and never look at him. Never, ever, ever. It's tsundere. I don't think I'm very tsundere. I think I'm more bratty that tries to tease you about not liking you sometimes, but it's all just a game. Yeah. I don't really try to put up the cold front. It's like for 2 seconds. I pre-ordered the Air Rider amiibos, but they haven't shipped yet. Ah, mood. I'm waiting on stuff to ship too. I pre-ordered Didn't Animation's Tostada plushie and a Tostada shirt. I did this like a few months ago. I'm still waiting for it to ship. But it's supposed to ship. I checked it recently because it hadn't shipped yet. It's supposed to ship around the end of the month. So I'm hoping that it gets here okay. I'm really, really excited for that. I'm really excited for that. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there was something else too. Oh, there was something else I wanted to pre-order so bad. They have a Phasmophobia board game, and it looks super cool. And I wanted to pre-order it, but like there's 2 reasons why I haven't. One is that it's like it's like over $100. The price is in pounds. The price is European money, which means that it's more than that in dollars, and it's really expensive. But then also, the pre-order period, it ends like early December, so you can still get it right now. But like, when it'll actually ship out is like late next year, and I'm trying to move out. I don't know if I'll still be here like that next year. But I also don't know if I'll be gone by that time either, because finding a place to live is like kinda hard. It's kind of expensive and hard. So I actually don't know if I'll be like moved by then or not. You know, like ideally I'd like to, but I don't actually know if I can. But I would hate if I moved and then they shipped it and it's like, nope, now some strangers have my Phasmophobia board game. You'll be gone? I mean, not from stream. Well, I mean, I guess if I moved, I would have to take a break to move everything to a new house. But like, you know, gone from this house, I mean. Gone from where I currently live. But I don't know if that'll actually happen. You know. Yeah. PNG Rebbi is real and can't hurt you. Wait, I can get PNG Rebbi. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Why is it not working? I'm clicking and dragging. Fine. Image. Since it doesn't want to work with clicking and dragging for some reason. There you go. Oh, hello, Fabulous. I didn't see you there. Oh, it's PNG Rebbi. Ah! And she's coming for you. She's coming for you. Dun 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 That would be really, really funny. I Legend of Zelda chessboard, actually. I don't use it anymore, but I still have it. I saw that sold at the GameStop! I went to a GameStop like a few weeks ago. They had it! And I would have bought it, but I'm trying not to blow my money! I really wanted it, though. I really wanted it. I have 2 board games. Godzilla Monopoly and Godzilla Clue. No others matter. I have no friends to play with. No! I feel that way so bad because I want to play card games like Cards Against Humanity, but like I have like no friends. I have like 1 or 2 friends around here that I only see like, well, one of them's my roommate, but they're busy and they don't like the games that I like, and then just I hang out with virtually nobody else. It's like you can't play Cards Against Humanity with 2 people. You can't! You can't! So I feel you! I feel you so bad. I want to play. It's like... Ah, but who are you calling? Oh yeah, just come all the way from wherever you live. To wherever my pond is. We used to always go over to friends to play board games. We bought a whole bunch of them together, but everyone moved away. Yeah, I feel like I have the opposite problem. I used to play apples to apples with my siblings all the time, but when I moved out, well, I don't exactly live close enough to play games anymore. You know, we're kind of like a plane flight with required layover distance between us, you know? That are like at least a few days driving. Like 5 days driving? Maybe, I don't know. It takes forever to get to where my family is. Aside from the general board games, I collect Pokemon cards. Ooh, I have a small Pokemon card collection. I liked them a lot when I was little, and I never got rid of them, so I still have some cards and stuff. Yeah, I always liked the idea of collecting stuff, but like, aside from Zelda merch, I mean, I guess Zelda merch is my collection, because I've got a lot of Zelda merch. I'm always interested in getting more Zelda merch. But like, other than that, it's been hard for me to stick to a collection. Like, I'm not interested in anything else enough. It's gotta be Zelda merch, you know? You know? Apples to Apples was so fun. I haven't played that in ages. Yeah. I remember, there was one Christmas where my cousins got it, and I got to play with my cousins, and that was pretty fun. Yeah. Start walking now, you'll get there eventually. How long would it take? A 5-day drive. How long is that in walking? I think it would literally be like a month of walking. Maybe longer. I don't know. Actually, I bought a huge Tears of the Kingdom poster I got from a flea market. They had it in another one for $13 each. Oh, I wish I had that. I do have some Tears of the Kingdom stuff. Like I got the pre-order bonus, I think. I got like a box of it in my room. I actually never fully looked through it because I didn't want to spoil myself. Because I got it when the game came out. So like, I didn't look through it. Now I've beaten the game. I just forget it's there. I just forget it's there, you know? I wish I still had my old Pokemon cards. I had hundreds of cards from Wizards of the Coast era, but they got ruined in the flood! Oh, I'm so sorry! That's gotta suck! Yeah, I have thought about getting back into collecting getting back. I never did collect Magic the Gathering cards, but when I lived closer to my family, I at one point had a friend who really liked Magic the Gathering, and he taught me how to play. So for a little while, I knew how to play Magic the Gathering, and there was even one time I almost beat him. He was really good at games, so I never really was able to beat him in anything. There was one time I almost did. It was pretty good. But that was so long ago. I don't think I remember how to play anymore, and I don't have any cards, so I'd have to like get some and remember how to play. But I liked playing Magic the Gathering. It was fun. It was fun. Yeah. Google Maps will tell you if you put the start and end points. I don't want to do that. I'm too lazy. Yeah. Americans have a habit of driving for days on end. You guys are crazy. I mean, if you want to get from one side of the country to the other, and you either don't want to or for some reason cannot take an airplane, you kind of have to drive for days on end. It's just that big. There's just that much space. I did that not that long ago. I took a trip at the end of last month / beginning of this month. And it was literally a 5-day drive there and back. It was the worst. I really don't like long drives like that. But sometimes it's just necessary. You know, I've done a lot of them too when I was a kid because my parents really liked traveling. So we would very commonly go to like, you know, anytime we wanted to drive to like Disney World or there was one time we visited we went on like this big road trip and we drove all across to multiple states. That was a big long trip. I remember my first time going to Seattle was that trip. I went to Seattle for the first time. And I don't really remember anything about the Seattle trip except that we stayed in a hotel, my parents got Chinese food, and I got into a fight with some black women on Facebook. That's all I remember about Seattle. And then after that, we drove down south, and we got some In-N-Out burger, except I wasn't able to get it though because I started feeling sick. So all my family got In-N-Out burger, and I didn't. Then we started driving back home. That's all I remember from that trip. As you do. Yeah, just as you do. As you do. I don't remember what we were fighting about, to be honest. I'm always in fights with black women. Yeah, I don't even remember what the argument was about. It was so long ago. I just remember that. I don't know. I don't know. Am I lagging? I closed my eyes, but I swear I saw a little bit of lag. Am I tripping? Are my eyes playing tricks on me? I don't know. A 5-day drive would be awful for walking. Giving a typical country, that could take a couple months or more. Unless you were some experienced hiker / athlete though. Yeah, that would be way too long to walk. No thanks. I drove ocean to ocean and it was 4.5 days. Yeah, wow. You did even farther than I did on my trip. Although, to be fair, I did make some stops on my trip. I did make some stops on my trip. There was even one day where I didn't drive that much at all because I was stopping to see things. You know, I mean, you know, the U.S. has some interesting things that you can see, so I stopped to see some things. I visited a cave, and I got to, well, I mean, you didn't really get to touch the stalagmites. I got to touch the cave in some areas where you were allowed to, and then there were other areas where they asked you not to, because that part of the cave was alive. So, like, I don't remember what alive means, but it's like the oils on your hands could damage something on the stalagmites and stuff. The cave formation. And then it wouldn't form the same way anymore. Yeah. No touching in carriage-bed caverns here, but it's still a sight to see. Yeah, I want to see some more caves. That was cool. It was so, like, chilly in there, too. And a little claustrophobic. But I didn't mind too much. I remember they led me down. Well, me and the group. It was like a big tour group. So there was a bunch of other people there, too. But they led all of us down these really steep steps that were like kind of wet, and I was a little afraid I was going to fall down them. I did not, but I was so careful on my way up and down. Particularly on the down part. The up part wasn't so hard, but like the down part. You know, I don't like steep stairs. They're scary. They didn't know that you're an experienced cave diver that's played Oblivion and Skyrim. This is true! They had no idea. Yeah, Rebbi plummets deep into the earth. I can't remember how deep down you went, but it was like, pretty far. Pretty far. You walk into the cave entrance, and then there's a few stairs that you go down immediately. And then you're in like this first initial cave room. And that part of the cave was not alive, so you were allowed to touch everything. It was all dead. But then they had stairs that go even deeper. So you go down like 2 flights of steep stairs. And then at that point the cave was alive and you couldn't touch anything. Yeah. And it was really chilly, and some of the cave looked like tiramisu. It looked fun. It looked interesting. Hi! Thank you, Big Tab, for 7 a month. Hi, Rebbi. How's my favorite frog doing? I'm doing good. I was talking a little bit about that trip I took last month. We were just kind of yapping. Yeah, I actually took a fair number of photos. I think I forgot to share them with you guys. I don't have them on my PC though. Yeah, I don't know the most efficient way to get photos from your phone to your PC. Cause it's plugged into my PC right now. As it always is when I'm streaming. But the last time I accessed my phone's I can't even see it. Yeah, my phone. I can access my phone's internal storage, but nothing is organized. Right now it's giving me a bunch of folders with numbers. I don't even know what folder it would be in. And there's a lot of them. It's still adding more. This is the difficulty with getting photos this way. I had somebody once express Rebbi ... You can just get photos from your phone when you plug it in. I can, but do you know how hard that is? I open up this first folder. And it's a picture of my childhood cat. I love her, my kitty. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I should share the photo or anything though. But yeah, there's 1 to 2 photos in each of these folders. That's a photo of me. What is this a photo of? Can I just do? Why won't it let me drag photos into OBS? What the heck? Oh, that one would be funny to share. That one's just a photo of a rat. I don't even know whose rat that is. But this one just got photos of Gurahim in it. None of these photos are organized, so I wouldn't even know where those photos are. Yeah, and kitty, I miss my cat. Me too. Yeah, my cat, she was such a sweetie. She was a long-haired calico, and she was such a lap cat. Yeah, I wanted to get another lap cat ever since I had her. We used to keep her in the laundry room overnight, which was her space. We had all the cat stuff in the laundry room, and I would wake up from my room and I'd go out into the loft and I'd sit down, crisscross applesauce on the floor to play the GameCube or the N64. And if she heard that you were out there, she'd start meowing. She'd and then you have to go open the door, so I'd get up, I'd walk over to the door, I'd open it, and then I'd go back and sit down. And she'd walk over to me, and she'd sit in my lap, and I would pet her. Yeah! I miss her a lot. She passed away when I was 15. But she was such a sweetie. That's an amazing impression of a cat. Wow, thank you. Yeah. There was a wet part on the path of the car. Carlos bad carrots. I was even holding the handrail and still slipped a bit. Pastor guide stopped and said, "It's wet." I'm sorry, that like that mental image is really funny. The fact that they stop, turn, and look at you, and just, it's wet. Like after you already slipped, that's really funny. Yeah. My grandma recently got a new cat a few years ago after her cat of 20 years passed. He'll probably end up becoming mine once she passes. Well, I hope she gives him good company for as long as she can. Yeah, mine was kinda... Yeah, my cat also ended up getting really, really old. She was like, I think 20 years at least. I think she was, yeah, like about 20 years old. Yeah. Yeah, he just stopped and stared right at me quietly for a second and just said that. Well, I hope you didn't hurt yourself when you slipped. Just the mental image of them only saying it after the fact. It's like they forgot to mention it and they were like, "Oh yeah, it's wet. Watch your step." Webster, have you ever been to any haunted houses / places? Not knowingly. I'm not sure. I do know there was one stop I made when I was on my way to see family. It was somewhere where I like stopped to stay the night. I'm trying to remember what state it was in. It was like this old building that used to be a hospital, like a long time ago. Like we're talking like this building is like really small, like not like a full-size hospital like you see today. It was like really, really small, and what at the time was the only established hospital for 300 miles in this small town. Like that's how far back we're talking. And there's not too many rooms. But it's turned into a hotel now. And I stayed there, and it was really cool. It's like all like old style, so it kind of feels like you're staying in a vintage room. And it was really nice and comfy. But you know, because it's a hospital, it does make me wonder, like, has anyone ever died in this building? Like, what if there's ghosts lingering around? There could be. I don't know. Nothing haunted happened while I was there. It was a very nice stay, but yeah. Yeah, I think the room I got was one of the office rooms. It used to be like one of the doctor's offices. But I think if you paid a little bit more, you could stay in like the surgery room, like the surgeon room. I feel like that's probably the room that's the most haunted. Probably. Yeah, seemed like your cat had a full life. Yeah, she did. I loved her a lot. That's why I really want to get another cat. I grew up with cats. I really like cats. And she was such a big part of my life. I have a lot of cat behaviors now that like I picked up from her. Because I didn't really get to spend the most time with other people when I was little. Especially my teen years and stuff. So I used to spend a lot of time with the cats, and you know, sometimes I like walk up to a cat and like just loaf with them. You know when a cat is like loafing on the ground, you just like start loafing with them, and then you just kind of like look around at stuff slowly and slow blink at stuff the way they do. That's what I would do. I would just imitate their behavior. And now I have some cat-like behaviors that I do sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. I stayed in the haunted St. James Hotel in New Mexico. Lots of famous Wild West outlaws frequented it. The dining room still has all of the bullet holes in the ceiling from card game arguments. Ooh! Is it really haunted? Or did you see ghosts there? Did you see evidence of a ghost? Ooh. See, like, if I knew it was haunted, I'd be scared. I would be scared. I'm scared of things like that. I would be scared of, like, something actually happening. Yeah. The slow blinking is like saying, I love you to cats. Yeah, they slow blink at things that they love. It's really cute. Reject humanity, become cat. Yeah, I also did that too with the family cats before I moved away, because we also had some more cats before I moved. We had 3 cats, and sometimes I'd just go and chill with them too. Yeah, but it was really funny is one of the cats would mostly just stay in my parents' room, and if you walked in there and walked around, she would always want to be pet. So you like kneel down and pet her all the time, you know. And if you tried to get up and walk away, she would like chase you, grab your leg, and bite at your ankle. Because she doesn't want you to stop petting her. She was so cute, so sweet. Even though like, she kind of hurts sometimes. Ow! That's my ankle you're digging your claws into! Yeah! I had something happen to me, but nobody believes it. But anyway, lots of people have, and it was featured on Unsolved Mystery. What happened? I want to hear the story! I want to hear the story! Yeah. I might have lived in a house that had a ghost around one time. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. When I was younger, I had a period when I was really, really interested in, like, witchcrafty things. So, actually, I still have a lot of things from that period. I have, like, a lot of rocks and crystals, and I have, like, a pendulum I used to use. The pendulum's relevant, because it's, like, related to the story. You know. If you guys don't know, like, how a pendulum works, when you get one, you're supposed to like ask it like, give me a yes response and then give me a no response, and you kind of just remember what it does for yes and no. Cause like I swear, you're holding it up, it'll just start moving on its own. That's how mine always was. And I swear there was just one time, you know, cause you can ask it like yes or no questions. And I swear there was this one time. Like, I swear I was, like, communicating with something with it. I don't know. I don't remember any specific things that I would, like, talk about. But, like, I would ask, like, is there anybody there? And, like, are they using the pendulum to communicate? And be like, yes. And it was like, woo! Spooky. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if there was a ghost there, but I would talk to that ghost sometimes. I remember I figured out it was a guy. I don't remember what he said his name was. Probably something like Michael or something. I don't know. But yeah, that happened. We eventually moved out of that house, and sometimes I think about that guy sometimes, you know. Maybe it was a ghost. Maybe. That was the same house where I swear I saw Slenderman in one time, so honestly there was a lot of stuff that happened at the house. Yeah. Like an analog spirit box. Yeah, kinda. Did he go hee hee? No. I kinda wish he did though. I kinda wish he did. Yeah, he was a nice guy. I like to think that I was really talking to somebody. It was kind of cool, you know. It's cool to believe sometimes, even if you're never truly 100% sure. Sometimes it's just fun to believe in it. Yeah, that's how I feel about tarot readings. I love tarot readings, and it's like one of those things where like I'm not 100% sure if it's like, you know, but it's fun to believe in it, you know? Actually, I have had tarot readings come true. My friend Serenity Cosmica, she's done a few of tarot readings for me. Sometimes we'll get on call and she'll do a reading for me over Discord call, and she'll tell me what cards she gets and what the cards mean, in reference to like what I'm asking for a reading for, because you can ask for readings for like specific things, like how is the next year gonna be, or like what about if this opportunity came around, should I take it or should I not, you know? And she would like do interpretations and ask for my input and stuff. And there was this one reading she did for me before like I knew about pixel closure. This was like a while ago, like before, you know, back in ancient times, before I even knew that anything was going to happen. Or maybe it was after. No, this had to be after. I'm getting my timeline mixed up. It was in ancient times. Yeah, I remember I asked her, I had asked her to do a reading for me on whether or not, yeah, okay, this was after I knew about the closure, but before, like, anything happened. Okay, that's when it was, Sorry for getting the details mixed up. But I had asked her, like, about the, you know, like, taking, like, the model versus not, you know, like, indie versus trying to go corporate again, that sort of thing. And she predicted that, like, yo, you do really well either way. But as an indie, you will, like, be okay financially. You'll do pretty well, but it'll be hard on you emotionally and mentally. And I'm just like, that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened. I told her that. I told her, like, you predicted these things in a previous reading, and it came true. It was like dead on exactly what she predicted, and I was like, wow. Yeah, it was so interesting. It kind of made me believe in them a little bit more. Yeah, you know. Yeah, it sounds fantastical, but I had gone to sleep with a sheet over my head. It was spooky, and I got woken up by someone holding my head down, and they said, "Take off the hood." Yeah. You heard a voice. That's scary. That's really scary. Ooh, that would be scary. I would be scared, not scary. I would be scared. I said, I want to keep it on, and it was gone. Later, my fully charged laptop battery was totally drained. Yeah, it drained your battery and left. Ooh. I hate the feeling of being in bed, but my feet feeling like they'll get grabbed by something. Oh God, yeah. I try not to like I never dangle my arms or legs or anything over the bed when I'm asleep at night, because like I know there's nothing under the bed, but I've always been a little bit of a paranoid person, and there's that small part of my brain that's like, well, what if something does grab your hand? And then I'm just like, you're right, and I put my hand up. Now it can't get me because my hand is on the bed. That's how bed monsters work. They can't come out. They have to take you down there. Yeah, I do rune readings occasionally. It's pretty interesting. How do you do those? I would be asking for readings all the time, honestly, if I could. There's like some tarot reading people that I watch on YouTube sometimes where they'll do like group readings, and they'll ask you to like, okay, here I have 3 decks and they each have like a stone on them or something. Pick which deck you resonate with the most. And they just do a reading for all 3. And, you know, like sometimes I'll watch those, but like I swear it's not the same as getting a personal reading. Because it's meant for a group. It's like a group of people. So like there's stuff in there that applies to you, and then there's stuff in there that doesn't. And I feel like it's easier for me to believe if it's just a reading for me personally, because I don't think I've ever gotten a personal reading where they said this is gonna happen or like this, whatever, and it hasn't happened. You know, like at least in some form or another, everything I've heard in a personal reading has always been at least somewhat relevant. It's never been like, nah, that's not me at all. But when you do like group readings with YouTube videos, it can feel like that. It's kind of hard for me to pay attention to it, you know? But like it sucks because like, I don't want to always go around asking people for personal readings all the time, you know? I have a tarot deck myself, but I don't know how to do a reading. And people have told me it's apparently hard to do readings for yourself. Apparently. Like it's easier to do them for other people. Apparently. You know? I always thought that sounds really freaked up. Does it? Yeah, like sometimes if I'm interested, you know, I might sit down and watch one of those videos, but it's not the same as getting a personal one. It's just not the same. You know? Yeah, but it's nice to have your hand held by the bed demon every now and then. No, I'm scared of bed demons! I'm scared! Covering your feet and hands seems to be a universal rule for all. Yeah, exactly. Every night I think, what if there's a Rebbi hiding in my closet? I'm gonna come out and like eat your candy when you're not looking. There are tales of a contractor who worked at and lived outside of Area 51. He said alien greys would enter his house and tickle his feet to wake him up. Huh? They're kind of weird. That's kind of weird. The aliens are coming in their house just to tickle his feet. What's wrong with these aliens? They're into feet. And the aliens are feet freaks. That's the only thing that makes sense, because why else would you break into somebody's house just to tickle their feet? There's no other reason I can think of. No, the thing I said right before that. Oh. What was I reading? The little cat in my neighborhood runs up to me whenever I'm outside and rolls over me to pet his belly. I want to pet his belly! Ah! Yeah! I have a bag of stones with runes painted on them, and I just reach in and throw a handful of them on the table. Depending on if they fall face up or face down, can change the meaning of the runes. Oh! Tarot cards have something like that too! Yeah. Like if you pull cards, they can come either face, like right side up, or they can be upside down. And when they're upside down, that's called being in reverse. And it does change the meaning of the card if it comes out in reverse. Yeah. I get the death card very often whenever Serenity does the reading for me. I always get well, not always, but I very commonly get the death card. I just think that's really funny how often it comes up, but it makes sense. Cause in the context of tarot, the death card means like it's more like rebirth, you know? Like something is like phasing out, right? Like there's something coming to an end and a new beginning. That's what it means. It doesn't literally mean death, but we always joke about that. She's like, I got the death card, and then I'm just like, great, I'm gonna die next year. Awesome. And then we both laugh at it. But it being like the end to something and something being like a new thing taking its place, you know, it's kind of like one door closes, another opens. That's what the death card means for tarot. And that makes so much sense because I got a lot of changes this year. We're going Chio to Rebbi, and then Rebbi from being an insecure to a more secure person, and then now Rebbi back to Chio. There's been a lot of things. You know? That makes sense, yeah. Hello, Rebbi, I'm stuck in math class right now. Can you please help me with this Laplace transform? I don't know what that is. Remember the live stream? Yeah, I do. I wish that that card actually meant death. No. No. Yeah, I mean it's a fun card to get though because it basically means like, you know, change, transformation. Which means hey, change can be exciting and interesting. You know? Yeah. I think I very often also get there's been a few times I've gotten like the Empress card. I forget what she means though. I think it's kind of like queen of your own energy sort of thing, but I'm not entirely sure. And then there's another card like that I get commonly, but I can't remember if it's swords, cups, or pentacles. It's like one of those. There's like different cards that can be like the Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Four of Cups. Like there's like different cards you can get with those three things on it, and I forget which one comes up commonly for me. I forget, but like one of them comes up commonly, and she always thought that was interesting. Yeah, man, I want another tarot reading. Tarot readings are fun. Yeah. I once witnessed that someone tried to tarot read to a friend of mine. Somehow my friend could predict all cards that came up, including the direction they faced. Really? Whoa. That's pretty cool. The big tarot card for me is the Tower because it represents great change. Normal is usually for the worst. Inverse is usually for the best. It's always monumental and very hard change though. I've gotten the Tower a couple of times, but it's always been in reverse, I think. Like the Tower in reverse. I was like, I forget what that means. Does that mean like, it doesn't necessarily mean like the exact opposite, but I can't remember what it means if it's in reverse. I'm not sure. Yeah. Oh, you drew the death card. Don't worry, it doesn't actually mean death. Comically large anvil proceeds to fall on the person who drew it. Whoopsie. Hello, Frog. Ribbeting morning to you too. Hi, Orchestra fanboy. Good morning. Well, it's afternoon now. I started my stream pretty late. Well, I hope you're having a great day so far. We're talking about things. We're talking about tarot cards. Yeah. Sitting down at the tarot reader, rubbing your hands together and saying, oh boy, waiting for the death card. No! What I want to know is there actually a Hanged Man card in there? Like there is, isn't there? What does that mean? Because like that's the one that like you really don't want to get in Phasmo, unless you want it for your collection. Once you have it, you really don't want it. The card that kills you on the spot in Phasmo. I don't know what it means in actual tarot though. I'm not sure. I have a tarot deck that I bought specifically because it was the indie partnership and all the images are fantasy related. Can you do a reading for me right now? Can you do a reading for me? You like shuffle the deck, pull the cards, tell me what I get and what they mean. Or is that too much of an ask? Sorry, I don't mean to put you on the spot. I just really like tarot cards. I got a reading a while ago, and the Three of Swords, and the reader told me I was suffering, but I liked it. Does the Three of Swords mean that you're a masochist? I totally can. You want 3 or 5 card reading? Ooh, can we do 5 card? Can we do a reading for how 2026 is gonna go with my VTubing career? All my readings are always career based. I don't care about anything else. He's just hanging out. Maybe the Hanged Man means that there's a friend that wants to come by and hang out at your house, and it's like dark humor. You know, he's just hanging around. You know. Yeah. I can do palm readings. It's been a while. I can do your reading too if you'd like. Ooh, I'd have to like take a photo of my hand, right? My dominant hand. Ooh, I could do that. Oh, but how do I get that in my computer? Yeah, I could probably use my phone to send it to a Discord channel and then download it on my computer and then put it on stream. I'm interested. Don't palm lines never change though? Do they change? Or is it like one set destiny that you read on your hand and then that's just what it is forever? Non-dominant? Oh, really? Non-dominant? Oh! Should I do that? Okay, we should probably have people go one at a time. One at a time. So that way the reading doesn't get, like, confusing in chat. Yeah. I guess if you guys don't mind, I would be interested. I like readings. You know? I looked it up. The Hangman card means surrender, new perspective, and unnecessary pause. I'm no expert, but that's what Google says. Yeah, that's kind of what tarot cards usually, yeah, like that's what the usual meanings are, you know, it usually is along those lines. That's what it sounds like. Kinda sounds like, yeah, like literally what it means, you know, like surrendering your current perspective to take a new look on things and a pause on some things so you can like look at it differently or handle it differently. Yeah. Mine will take a minute. I need to look in the booklet for the meetings. Do you already have the cards? Ooh. How long does a palm reading take? I'm trying to be like smart about how much time we're using here. I'm not like wasting you guys' time. I don't want to like take too long. I'll be busy today. If you drop in somewhere I can see, I'll give you a reading later. I also do foot readings. No thanks. Yeah, wait, I can do a palm reading. Okay, wait. I'm gonna use my phone here for a second. Phone. Okay, I don't know how much of my hand you have to see for this. Boop. I hope this is a good photo. I'm not good at taking photos with one hand. Okay. I can put it on stream. Is stream a good place to put it? What the frick? I don't care about what's new in Discord. Like, go away! Go away, notification! Yeah, is stream a good spot to put it? And then you can like refer back to it. Hang on, I'm saving my hand. Okay, hang on. I don't know why she randomly wakes up when I don't have my camera open. Taunted VTuber motto. Okay. Let me get my hand. Yeah. Hand. Okay, here's the photo I got. This is a good enough photo. I've never done a palm reading before, so I hope this is a good enough photo. My hand.png. Yeah, my hand. Yeah. Now everyone can see my veins. Pretty sure those are veins. Actually, no, they're not. Never mind. If you can see my wrist, you'd see them, though. You just see. I don't like to look at my own wrist because my skin is like so pale. You can like see straight through my veins that are right there. So you can just see like the giant blue vein going from my hand into my arm, and I try not to think about it because it kind of freaks me out. I hope this is a good enough photo. I know Ab's in class right now, so no, that's normal. It's normal. I hate it. Oh, you're doing it right now. Oh, okay. Strong lifeline, but bifurcated. What does that mean? Did you have some big change? How recent are we talking for big change? So I can answer that question, but I don't know how recent we're talking. I also see a cross into head. Your life has involved a lot of mental strain / use, even if you didn't realize it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot of childhood trauma, you could say. I've had a lot of depression and anxiety and wishing I was dead. That makes sense! That makes sense! Wow! Just think all your special sauce is barely protected by a thin layer of weak skin. I don't want to think about that. I'm trying not to think about my wrist because it actually does freak me out if I pay too much attention to my own wrist and I'm just trying to put it out of my head. The handle. Yeah, Ab's giving me a palm reading. I don't know how long you need this photo up. Yeah. Baby, do you know those 2 long, skinny bones in your wrist? Do you mean like your arm bones? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're there. Have you ever seen, like a demonstration of the way your arm bones cross over each other when you like turn your hand like flat and then like flip it up and down? It's kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy. Hi, Rebbi, nice hat. Hi, Nicholas, well, hi. Ab's doing a palm reading for me. I don't know if he's done yet. There's a note to the heart line, but I also see it's pretty strong. Relationships tend to last pretty long. Whoa! You can read all that from that? Rebbi, do you have a skeleton? Everyone has a skeleton living inside them. The radius and ulna cross over in supination and pronation. I hope I said that right. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Your arm bones like cross over each other. If you lay your hand out flat and then you flip it up and down, your arm bones cross over. You can close out the photo. Okay, thank you for the reading. That was cool. I think it was pretty accurate. Wait, how big of a change? Wait, how recent are we talking for the big change? Wait, I mean, I did move out a few years ago, but that's not recent. Yeah. And then I have some stuff that like might happen, but nothing confirmed. So I don't. Long time ago. Oh yeah, probably. Well, I've had a lot of big changes. I've moved a lot. There's been a lot of moving in my life. Yeah. Might be that. I feel like your frog's with or without bones. Just imagine you just like take your skeleton out and then your skin is walking around as a skin suit. Like that episode of My Life as a Teenage Robot. Yeah. Wait, I want to see what Alexis is reading. I think they're still finding the booklet definitions. I love readings. That's so cool. Wow. I don't mean to warn you, but there's a massive hand right behind you. Oh, I would pull it back up and be like, you mean this hand? But I already deleted it from over here. Fun fact, frogs don't have ribs. They don't? They look good in the skin suit. Yeah, until she took it off. I haven't seen that episode in the longest time. I want to watch that show again. My Life as a Teenage Robot. I liked it when it aired, but I feel like I didn't get to see a lot of the episodes. I also don't know how many episodes there are, but like I think that was one of the more unique shows that Nickelodeon did. I really wish that they would do more of it. Yeah. Is Rebbi just like the English Splatoon that has no bones at all? Yeah, I'm just frog slime personified into a person. Yeah. I see the maps is split. I guess you had a choice between directions, went with one, and that set the course of your life. Yeah, that's literally what happened. No, bro, you're like dead on. I was a VTuber before I moved out of my house, but it was moving out that really kicked my career into high gear because when I was in my house, I had a lot of people living there. I didn't even have my own room or anything, so streaming was kind of awkward because I roomed with a sister who was pretty much always there. And because I always felt awkward / insecure, it was hard for me to like find like the way I wanted to express myself and really lean into it. So getting to move out gave me like space, well, not only space away from what was not really a great environment for me in general, to like start healing and learn how to be a person, but it also gave me the room to like really experiment with my VTubing, because I have an entire office room that's for my content now, and like I don't have to worry about feeling awkward because there's somebody right there in the room with me anymore. And I've upgraded it so much. I got to join an agency and go full-time VTuber. And when I first moved out here, my setup was still on the floor. I used to stream from a laptop, like on top of my empty Switch box on the floor. Now I have an actual desk and a bunch of equipment and a chair. So like I've really upgraded my career in so many ways, and I've built like a really nice community, and I've gotten to learn a bunch of things, and like I've taught myself a lot of skills. So you like, that's honestly just so dead on. That's why I like readings. Wow, wow, wow. Thanks for doing one for me. My Little Teenage Robot was amazing when it aired. Yeah, I wanna watch it. I gotta drive home now. Have a good nap. Thanks for letting me read your farm. Thank you for reading it. Have a good run home. Yeah, Bob Renzetti, creator of My Little Teenage Robot, also had a series of shorts called Mina and the Count that came before it. It's only 6 shorts, but it's also good. Ooh, I've never heard of that one. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, yeah. Now I stream from top of my Switch box on my desk. Nah, but I do still have my phone holder propped up on my old mic box. Just to make sure that my phone is like held up high enough. I always had it propped up, like I have it in the phone holder and the phone holder on top of an empty mic box. I still have that set up on my desk, like I'm like tapping it. And the empty Switch box got upgraded to a full Switch box. Yeah, no. See, the reading is dead on. Isn't that cool? Isn't that cool? It's so cool. It's so cool. Rebbi coming up in the VTubing world. Yeah, honestly, yeah. Yeah. Well, honestly, even my roommate who like offered me a place to like come out here and live with them, was someone that I met like early on through VTubing as well. Like VTubing has honestly changed my life like so much. And VTubing literally changed the course of my life. And I'm so happy that I can be here every day and get to do this with you guys. It's bad. I'm so happy about it. Yeah, upgrade from cushion to 2 cushions. Well, I'd be upgrading from 0 cushions to 1, because I never had a cushion. I'm just raw dogging the floor. Yeah, moving out really helps you explore and learn more about yourself as well. I was the same with parents, had a room without privacy or just alone time, but I moved out and was able to learn a lot. Yeah, that's literally what my life was like. You know, when you live in a house with that many people, it's kind of hard to get some alone time, because pretty much every room has somebody in it. Except like the bathroom, but like good luck trying to go into the bathroom for any extended period, because people are gonna need to use it eventually. You know? Yeah. So I'm really happy that I got like, you know, more room to just kind of do my own thing now, and I don't have to deal with that anymore. I would like to give streaming a try, but the internet here is stinky poo, and I wouldn't want to bother my roommate. Maybe there's a way you can make it work. I did see there's quite a few people giving advice on that post I made asking about internet, which I don't know if that place I had in mind is gonna work. I had a place, like I found a place like might have actually worked for me except for the internet. But I don't think it's gonna work anymore. But maybe that information people shared could be like useful to people wanting to get into streaming too if your internet's not that great. So that's what I was asking about, like how much of a downgrade in internet speed can you take before it becomes a real problem? And so, you know, maybe you can refer to that. But I think if there's something you want to do, you should try doing it. You know, you might even be good at it. Or at the very least, maybe you could discover a new hobby that you didn't know that you would enjoy. You know, you won't know till you try. And if there's any times where you're at home and your roommate's not there, you can use that. Or you can just talk to them about it and ask them about it. You know? I would also say you can soundproof the room. But that's expensive. Maybe you can stream from like a closet or something. You have a bit of natural soundproofing. Smaller spaces, especially if maybe you have like a little bit of clothing in there, kind of help pad the sound a bit, you know? That could be like a good little streaming space, you know? Yeah. I had a friend a couple years ago who really opened my eyes to streaming as a VTuber. I won't talk about myself much, but that friend really sparked my interest in it. Yeah! I mean, honestly, I'm so happy to see, like, so many people who, like, I see people talk about it all the time. They'll talk about, like, their OCs usually, but, like, how finding VTubing and finding their OC really helps, like, it helped them during hard times and like helped them find a part of themselves that they otherwise wouldn't have known existed. And I just think that's really, really cool. You know, I just think it's really cool. It's cool to see how many people got to go through a similar experience. You know? Yeah. So I'm just looking through chat to make sure I didn't miss any readings. I'm excited for the card reading. Yeah, if Alexis is still here. I don't know if they're still here. Yeah. Hanging the curtains off or floor carpets off your wall can be a cheaper alternative to acoustic paints? I thought it was panels. Yeah, I have heard that. Like, if you can't afford, like, proper, like, professional soundproofing, you can makeshift your own soundproofing by just putting, like curtains or carpets off your wall. Soft things that help absorb sound. And if you have a room that also just has carpet on the floor, that can also help. It's like sound bounces off more from hard spaces, and soft surfaces help absorb the sound. So it's better for soundproofing. I'm still working on mine. I'm so sorry. No, don't worry about it. I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. Cause I start yapping and chat moves, so I just want to make sure I didn't miss it. You're good. Take your time. I'm just appreciative that you're even doing that, you know. My English has been so bad recently. I keep messing up my words and I have to be like blah blah. You know. Panels. It was a typo. Oh, okay. I guess I was right then. I was right the first time. Yeah. That could be people literally just arrived at my house. Let's go! Yeah. I wish I had something coming in the mail today. Well, I should be having something come in the email at some point. I keep checking my email every day for the next model update. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm excited. I keep checking. Every day, every morning I wake up and check my email. When there's nothing there, a little part of me dies inside. The weight is killing me! Yeah, this reminds me my family is friends with the mayor of a small town I used to live in, and in her birthday party there was a guest who she said she divined her victory. Hey, really? Whoa. See, that stuff's really cool. Yeah. Also, Abyssal, that's you, right? Abyssal Tech. YouTube messed up the username again, so now I'm always second guessing myself. Thank you for being Alka Chapel for 7 months! Met some cool people in an Oshi's Discord. Shout out to you guys. I know a few of you are here. Oh, Yeah, that's always really cool. I love fan spaces. I love, I don't really get to like see it very often. But like, I love when I get to like, you can pop by like a pre-stream waiting room chat or like a Twitter post made by a fan, and you see everybody like gushing together about their OCs and who they like and stuff. And it's really cute. It's really fun to see. I like seeing people gush about who they're fans of. Yeah. Your English could be worse. You could be British. This is true. At least I'm not British. It's hard being ESL and EOP at the same time. What's EOP? Yeah. Oi. Sorry, British people. I gotta tease you. I learned the carpet/curtain from Markiplier. He talked about it in one of his podcasts. Oh, is it the Distractable podcast? I try to keep up with that one. There's a bunch of episodes I haven't seen, but I watch it sometimes and listen to it sometimes. Yeah, I'm an amateur sound designer. Despite being skilled in all aspects of film production, I love good audio mixing and sound design. Yeah, sound design is like, yeah, I really like it too, especially when it comes to like video games. Horror games in particular. Sound design can make or break that whole experience, Yeah, we made it when we said P. Where? Oh, EOP? No. Are you a frog or toad? I'm a frog. Yeah, I'm gonna drink some water. I think my voice needs it. There we go. I watched Made in Abyss yesterday, and now I understand why you like it. Ooh, did you watch all of it? Season 1, the movie, and Season 2, all yesterday? That's the watch order. You watch Season 1, then you watch the movie, and then you watch Season 2. Yeah. Maybe drinking air is cute. I'm not drinking air. It's just an invisible water bottle. Yeah. When I get experience with FL Studio, I want to make music for the From/Dino. Ooh, I would love to see what you come up with. I thought before that it would be kind of cool to have like a bunch of soundtracks. Like I saw another VTuber say this once, but like, it's so hard to find non-copyright music on YouTube and stuff. A lot of stuff that says it's copyright-free music, a lot of it like is not actually copyright-free despite it saying so. So I saw this VTuber once say like, man, the day where I can like get like a whole album of like just, their own songs made for whatever situation, and they don't have to rely on music from YouTube, that would be like the day. And I'm like, you know what, it's honestly a good idea. Instead of like taking your chances with music being copyright free from YouTube, you can just like own a bunch of music yourself and just use it, like a bunch of different soundtracks and stuff, Does that make sense? I feel like my head's kind of scrambled right now, so I hope that makes sense. Yeah. The cards I pulled, how you'll start the year with some difficulty finding fulfillment with what life gives, and that you need to learn to let go of or ignore the negative thoughts in your head. Ooh, really? But that you will expand your circle of influence. I'm going to become more influential! Ooh. I'm in the middle of season 1. Yeah, it's such a good show. You gotta keep watching it. It gets better. Yeah, even better. It's like an always up from here sort of thing. Yeah. I like Made in Abyss, but every time I read it or see it, I have to think about how someone described Made in Abyss as the author's barely disguised fetishes. They say that about like practically anything nowadays. If it has anything even remotely fan servicey, or honestly, it doesn't even have to be like fan service deliberately, but if it has content in it that's like it could be tied, if it has content in it where there is like a fetish of it, they'll say that, even if that's not the intention. So like, honestly, just ignore people like that. Ignore people like that and like what you like. You know. I've been seen a lot of that on my feed actually, especially over the last couple of days. People being like, yo, if you do this or you're like this, you're weird. You're weird. What's wrong with being weird, huh? What's wrong with that? I'm weird and I'm proud. You know? Yeah, just like don't care what other people are saying and just do you. Yeah, I just like the idea of making music. I can play piano pretty well. I know a lot of holiday music. I want to learn how to play piano. I love piano music. Yeah. After seeing a clip of that one episode, I broke down and cried so bad. It made it difficult for me to even pick up. Made the best. Isn't that one episode from season 1? Like, without spoiling it. Yeah, that one's a bit tough to watch sometimes, but, it really is a good show. If you feel like you can stomach it, you know. But that's kind of the thing, is like, it does cover some, like, deeper, darker, harder to watch subjects sometimes. So, like, it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. You know, if you're, like, squeamish to those things, it might not be for you. And that is also okay. That is also okay. You can like whatever you like. And also dislike whatever you dislike. You know? Or like, want to like something, but you just can't because something about it is something you can't handle. And I totally feel that because that's me with certain horror movies I want to watch. When there's too much gore, but the plot sounds interesting. But there's too much gore. So you want to watch it, but you also don't want to. Yeah. I'm weird and I'm proud. Words to live by. Yeah. That's just kind of how I've been doing it, you know. I think there's a lot of people in the world who are way too caught up in how they are perceived by other people, you know. I mean, I grew up with people like that. My mom is someone like that. My mom is someone who cares very much about how people perceive her, as well as perceive the family. And there have been times before where she would tell me like, hey, stop doing that. Or hey, people your age don't do that. Act your own age. And the only thing I can deduce as to why she would care is because she's embarrassed by it because of what other people might think, you know? And we're not talking like me, like doing something super out there, like walking outside the house in a clown costume. Which would also be fine if I wanted to do that. But I remember I got that comment once when I was just talking. I was I think I was like 7 years old. No, 8. I had to at least be 8. Yeah, it was a house where I was at least 8. Yeah, okay. So I was like 8 or 9 years old. And just talking. And I got that was like, hey, stop talking so randomly. Stop talking randomly. And I remember I was really, really confused. But I think it was because when I was a kid, I would talk about something for as long as I could, and then I would just jump to another subject, you know? Or like, I would like talk about something, but kind of interject with something else and then go back to the conversation. Kind of like how people always say ADHD conversations go. Yeah, I don't know if that's related. But like, you know. I'm trying to think how to say this, but like, if you're always worrying about how people are gonna perceive you, like, not only is that a less enjoyable way to live, but it can also, like, make it less enjoyable for people around you too, you know? You know? So, in my experience, it's just a lot better to just, you know, like, as long as you're not hurting anybody, like, that would be, like, the one thing, you know, if what you're doing is hurting someone, you know, whether that's yourself or somebody else, it could be yourself too, then, like, maybe that is something to, like, maybe reevaluate. But if none of that's happening, then, like, literally don't even care what other people think. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah. Yeah. Also, Alexis, did I say thank you for the reading? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Was that the whole reading? Did I get everything? Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I always turn on Happy Tree Friends. Main number is child's play compared to that Lamau. Wait, let me make you're in the middle of season 1. You haven't gotten to the hard stuff yet. You haven't gotten there yet. Although I will say I have not watched Happy Tree Friends, so I don't know what content's in that. I can't really compare it. But you're not to the hard stuff yet. Keep watching. Yeah. I used to really think I was weird and that no one would like how I was as a person, but I've grown the last couple of years. I've grown the past couple of years and I just don't care. I'm happy with who I am now. Yeah, that's something that I've been having to learn, honestly, myself. Like, the last few years, I've been, like, seriously learning that. Like, when I first moved out, I carried a lot of, I feel like, the worries from my mom, I think. I had to, like, unlearn that. I had to, like, unlearn caring to that extent and worrying as much as I did. And it especially helped with VTubing too, because I feel like as an entertainer, being normal is actually a bad thing. and any VTuber that preaches about being normal, like, you can, but like, is that really what you want? I feel like, because as an entertainer, think about who's the most entertaining to you guys, right? It's probably the VTubers, or, well, I don't know about comfy VTubers, because I don't really watch comfy VTubers. But I can say all the people I find interesting, they're loud, they're funny, they're not afraid to react and emote. You know, they're not afraid to, like, talk about something weird. Or, like, engage your brain in weird ways, you know? Like, they're colorful in their entertainment. And if you go out into your normal day-to-day life, do you see people doing that? Not often. When I go out, I see people keep to themselves. They're quiet. They make small talk. They're not out here doing all that stuff that you'll see on the internet, you know? Because, like, I would say that that's the quiet part is more, like, normal, you know? And you could be online and be, like, you know, you can be the exact same way you are IRL online. You absolutely could do that. But in my experience, it doesn't really make for good entertainment. So, like, as an entertainer, is that really what you want to be? It makes no sense to me, you know? So, like, literally don't even care. Yeah, you're kind of normal to me. No, I'm not. I'm a froggle on the internet who talks about pee and weird things. Nah! Out of sheer curiosity, I also decided to do a rune reading for you. And it was along the same lines of the card, but with the addition that you'll find property and strengthen your inner willpower. What kind of property? Like a house? I would love that. Wow. Yeah, I've been working to strengthen my inner willpower too. I have been. Well, that's been something I've been, like, learning, well, over the last couple of years, but I feel like especially this year, like, being in indie again, you know, like, I had so many things I was worried about and, like, a lot of stress around the beginning of the year. So this entire year since then has been, like a big journey for me to, like, learn, like, hey, I'm just gonna be myself. If this person doesn't like it or that person doesn't like it, just whoever, not specific people, just, like, whoever, you know, like, then, like, whatever, you know? Screaming isn't abnormal. Everyone does weird things IRL, not at work. I mean, I think everyone has little quirks about them, but whether or not they're comfortable expressing that to the world and to other people is the thing. That's what I'm talking about. It's perceived normalcy, you know? Like, everyone has their little quirks, but then there's the people who aren't afraid to show that, and the people who are afraid to show that and want to put up a front that they're a normal person in the face of what they perceive as weirdness. Those are two different things. Both groups might have quirks, but the way they go about it is entirely different. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense, you know? It's like one person, like, pumping out their chest, and the weirdness is on their chest, right? They're, like, pumping it out, like, this is who I am. I'm gonna show the world. Yeah, I'm proud of this, you know? Like, there's people like that, and on the other side of it, it's almost like they also have their weirdness on their chest, but they're holding up a blanket over it so you can't see it, and they're trying to tell you, it's not there, okay? I'm normal. There's nothing under there. It's completely empty. You know, like, yeah, that it feels like the two different groups, you know? That's how it looks to me. So, like, when people start talking about that, like, oh, you're weird and that's a bad thing. It's like, nah, you just got your blanket up, and I'm not gonna put mine up to make you feel better, okay? I'm not gonna put my blanket up so you can feel better about the fact that you're too scared to drop yours. No thanks. No thanks. I'll have a VTuber, but without the autism. And hold the ADHD. Hey, give me a VTuber with nothing. I want the most boring, plainest VTuber ever. Yep, that's who I am. And anyone who has even an ounce of flavor is an absolute degenerate weirdo and should be burned off from the face of the earth. Yeah. More likely, Rebbi inherits an entire castle from an extremely distant relative. Hey, yo, can I have a transfer to the United States, though? Wait, I can have the United States' first castle! First medieval castle! Yeah! I see what you mean. Yeah! Yeah. Some people weren't here for the consensual cannibalism conversation. Yeah, and that says a lot. I've met weirder people than Rebbi. I mean, I'm definitely not the weirdest person out there, but like, it's definitely there. The weird makes you more relatable to me than a normie streamer. Yeah, I don't know why people want to be perceived as normal. Like, that feels like wanting to go from being, like, instead of being a rainbow, you want to be a shade of gray. Why? Why? Especially if you're choosing to be a content creator. I mean, these rules, like, not really rules, but like, what I'm saying, like, it applies to everybody. But like, I do see it a lot in the creator sphere. And like, if I could specifically like think about like creators for a second, I don't know why you would want to be the gray sheet when you could be the colorful rainbow. You know? People like the colorful rainbows. Because people's daily lives very often have gray sheets all over it. So they turn to entertainers to be the rainbow. But then, you know, like being a gray sheet would probably be good in a job like an office job, where you have to be professional and strict and straight. But you're an entertainer. You chose to be an entertainer. So why do you still want to be the gray sheet? That makes no sense to me. That makes no sense. You know? You mean Buddha in her prime? No, I'm not talking about anyone specific. I'm talking about people I've seen over the last, like, 6 years of me being a VTuber. It's been a lot. And I continue to see that mentality, and it just confuses the heck out of me. You know? Everyone here is a degenerate, and I couldn't be more proud. Yeah, I'm proud of it too. I'm proud of the community we built. Because weird is not bad. You know? Repeat after me. Weird is not bad. And if anyone tries to tell you differently, just ignore them. You don't even have to tell them to frick off. Just ignore them, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I think most VTubers have autism. Something about the RP part of it all, saying as autistic. I do think a lot of them do. Yeah. I mean, I might even have it. I'm not sure, but like, yeah. That tracks. I think it's more about being perceived and not being noticed with people who want to be normal. Yeah, that makes sense. I think, so I'm feeling really head empty right now. I don't know why. I've been kind of head empty all day. When like you're trying to like focus on your thoughts, but your brain is like, nah, I don't want to think about anything. Kind of makes commentary hard. Not gonna lie. I'm gonna drink some more water. Especially sucks when you're trying to have like a conversation about something like this. It feels a bit more nuanced and stuff. I hate when my brain does that. I'm trying my best to focus and engage in the conversation. Yeah. More about being perceived and not being noticed with people who want to be normal. Okay, I'm totally honest, I'm not 100% sure if that's like clicking in my head or not. I'll be totally honest. Maybe it's a little too empty to click with certain things right now, I think. Your head is like a bubble? Yeah, kinda, you know? I love the way things are here, but I find it's really hard, even impossible, to drop my blanket while out of the house. Maybe one day I'll be brave enough to drop it. You know, don't feel bad about that, because honestly, I feel the same way a lot when it comes to leaving my house. I have dropped it a few inches in the last few years, you know? Like, if I'm talking with someone, I have started caring less about, like, okay, we're walking up on people. Don't let them hear me talk about, like, you know, like, don't show too much energy, okay? Nothing that'll make them look at me, right? Like, I used to care more about that. I wanted nobody in the world to ever pay attention to me. I didn't want to be looked at. I didn't want them to engage with me. I didn't want them to think I was strange. But over the last few years, I still hold back to some extent. Like, not all of the weirdness comes out when I'm out of my house, but I have gotten more comfortable with it. So over the last few years, you know, like, if I'm showcasing a certain energy with a friend, if I'm having a conversation and we walk up close to people, I don't drop that energy, you know? I mean, if we're talking about something that's a bit of a sensitive topic, I might try to go a little quieter when we're around other people, just in case. I don't, you know, because that's like the nature of that sort of thing. But like, if we're talking about just like whatever else, then like, yeah, no, I'll keep my like boisterousness, you know. I'll like do gestures, you know. I'll use my hands when I'm talking, you know. It's like there's like action there, you know. If that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. You know. Like, people want high view counts, but don't want to stand out, which is impossible. Yeah, like, people say they want to stand out, but a lot of people, when it comes down to it, I do think a lot of people are scared to actually do that. Like, they like the idea of it, and they'll say they want to, but, like, when it comes to putting it into practice, they chicken out a lot of the time. Yeah, I agree. I think that's exactly what it is. You always do your best. I try. Did I say thank you for the reading earlier? Thank you. I just want to say thank you. Yeah, being perceived as in people permanently paying attention to you, like how insecurity about how you look most of the time is a thing that only exists in your head where you think everybody looks at you. Yeah, honestly, like, as someone who is a person, I can't say I'm constantly thinking about how other people look. Like, if I go to the grocery store, my head is on making sure I, like, find everything I need and also not running into people. Like, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm not paying attention to how anybody looks, you know? Glad you're getting over it. People are really fun to meet out IRL. Yeah! I mean, I still hate talking to people, but I've just started caring less about what they think of me. Yeah. I have a different issue where I'm pretty jaded by society, which made me mostly lose the worry about what random people think about you. I mean, at least you're not worrying about what people think of you. I mean, I guess there's that. You know, that's really the big takeaway here. You know? Yeah. Old Rebbi, Ninja, New Rebbi, and Gremlin. Honestly, yeah, that's really accurate. I feel like I really, like, blossomed more into who I naturally am and just stopped being afraid a lot of the time. After getting to move out, and it's been like a really nice journey, and like, if I can encourage even one person to have the courage to take those steps for themselves, and like, you know, I mean, not necessarily steps as in doing the same thing I did, but just steps towards feeling like, you know, more confident and less concerned what other people think. If I can inspire even one person with that, you know, like, that would mean a lot to me. That would mean a lot to me, you know? Yeah. I'm a huge introvert. Hi, Chief Jumping Fox. Hi! Huge introvert, unless I'm with my close friend group. When we're together, you'd never guess I hate big crowds and new people. I'm very loud and my inhibitions nosedive. Oh, yeah. No, I totally get that. Because, like, I'm kind of the same way. I don't like big crowds. They kind of overwhelm me. And when someone's new is around, I do find it a little hard to be myself sometimes. But like, it's always easier when it's somebody that you really know, you know? Like they know that your weirdness is like from a fun place, and like, you know, I guess that is kind of me being a little afraid of being judged by new people. So I'm not 100% there yet. The worry is still there, but I'm trying to care less about it. And trying is better than not trying. You know? They know your freak levels. Yeah, they do! They do, you know? Yeah. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna be weird to like the wrong person, and it's gonna be a normie, and they're gonna be like... And I'm just gonna be like... Yeah. That one person might be me, Lamau. I started drawing again because you said I should try it again a few months ago. Really? You know, yeah, I have been seeing your drawings, and they're so good. They're so good. Also, like the fact it's traditional, you know? I'm not getting you mixed up with a different person, right? The Rexo, oh, I've put in my schedule a few times. I'm gonna be really embarrassed if there's actually somebody out there who else is in my community with a very similar username. Like, I'm always especially inspired by traditional art, because like, I feel like as a digital artist, I mean, there's still a lot of work that goes into it, and like, I'm nowhere near as good as some people with digital art. But like, you know, we do have like the tools and shortcuts that do make it a little easier in some areas. So when I see like good traditional art, no, let's be high. Okay, I gotta make sure. No, your art is super good. I'm super happy you started drawing. And the traditional art is always really inspiring to me, because you work like in spite of not having those shortcuts, which is just really cool. And it honestly makes me wanna be better too. You know? Yeah. It's like when we do in close proximity, brain cells are gone in dumbass mode engages. Oh my god, yeah, I've known guys that get like that. Like as soon as they're with another dude, it's like, here comes bro mode. Out with the homies. Yeah. My mom always made me think I wasn't funny, and it wasn't until I went to college and started living my way that people I met would actually find me funny. It was nice. Yeah, there's just something about parents that want to just tear you down all the time and make you into a husk of who you would actually otherwise be. I relate to that a lot. You know, you got other people out here who are like, my mom and dad, or my mom or dad. Maybe just have like one really great one. But you know, it's like, oh, they were always such a big inspiration and pushed me to keep chasing my dreams and stuff, and I love them with all my heart. And I'm just like, wow, lucky, good for you. Well, that sounds sarcastic, but I actually am happy for them. I don't mean that to sound sarcastic. I actually am happy for them, but like, I wish I could have, you know. Sometimes parents are your biggest ops. What does ops mean? What does OPS mean? Opponents? That would make sense. My older bro is kind of like that right now, lol. You mean like tearing you down? Tell him he can come suck my giant dick. Opponents. Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah. My mom would always make me feel cringe the second I acted confident. My mom's done similar things too, yeah. And it's hard to like ignore it, but like just ignore it. Just be yourself. If they care that much to like, I don't know. I feel like people who really care will just like embrace who you actually are rather than like, you know, what they think, you know. Yeah, this won't apply to you, but the guys in chat will get it. If you and your best guy friend aren't mistaken for a gay couple in public, then are you really friends? Oh, yeah, that doesn't apply to me. I don't have any IRL guy friends. Any guy friends I have are all like on the internet, super far away. That's it. Yeah, I can't relate. But I know the energy. I have seen that energy with other people. There's this, oh my god, I wish I could remember their name. There's this like group of guys that I've seen on YouTube, and sometimes their videos pop up on Facebook for me. It's like this group of guys in their probably like early 20s, and they're all just total bros with each other, and they make like a bunch of skits with each other. I wish I could remember what the name is because it's so funny. There's this one video. Oh, I'm remembering this one video. I really want to show it off, but I don't know if I can find it. Oh, there's a copyrighted song in it, so it would definitely get copyrighted. But like, oh god, I don't even know what I would tell you to find that. I don't remember what their YouTube name is. Does anybody like know who I'm talking about? Oh, I doubt it. Oh, I doubt it. Oh, I don't know how to find. Oh, wait. Oh my god, I found it! Oh my god, I found it! Okay, wait. I found it! Okay, wait, I'm gonna show you guys this. I'm gonna show you guys this to show like I know the energy you're talking about. And this is absolutely gonna get the stream copyrighted, but okay. Mute the VGM. Okay. I know the energy you're talking about because it's the energy of this video.
Is there anything in life that could actually make me happy? What is that?
Young man, there's no need to feel down. I said, young man, pick yourself off the ground. I said, young man. You can go. I said, young man, when you're short on your dough, you can stay there. And I'm sure you will find many ways to have a good time. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA.
That's the whole thing. That's it. I just want to say that. I love dudes just being bros with each other. It's the best energy. The bro energy is off the top. It's the best. Like, I want to be a guy so I can join in on the bro energy. Just one of the guys. Just me and the bros. Yeah. You don't get that same energy with girls. Like, you can get similar, but in my experience, it's so rare to get the same thing. I feel like seeing girls be like homies with each other just has a different vibe to it, you know? Like it's not bad, just different. Get yourself some boys. I need to get myself a group of boys to be homies with. Nothing gay here, just shirtless dudes enjoying the village, people. Yeah! We're at the beach, you know? So that. You gotta have your shirt off and the swim trunks on at the beach. Except I couldn't take my shirt off at the beach because I'm not a guy. I hate my life! that video that says, "Are you seriously watching corn all by yourself?" No, I'm with the science team. I don't think I've seen that video, but that sounds amazing. Yeah. Wait, remember to check out CSP later. The sale started. Oh, it's on sale now! Okay, yeah, I should get it. I was wondering if it would let me. I don't know if it'll let me. I was wondering about this for Clip Studio Paint. Would it like let you log into the same account as another device and see your project files that way? Like if I get Clip Studio Paint, I have it on my iPad. If I get it on my computer, and then let's say I like work on something on my iPad. They're both logged into the same account. If I work on something on my iPad, could I download it on my computer? Like, would it show me the same project files? Because that would be super convenient. That would be super convenient. Is another project melody clip? I have no idea. I think yeah, isn't her fan base called the Science Team? I'm pretty sure it is. Or like something related knows the Science Team. You know? Maybe that's called a cloud. Yeah, but does it work with Clip Studio Paint? What program? Clip Studio Paint. CSP. Yeah. There was one time we were playing a game and it came up that two of us had never been punched or slapped in the face. So we both went outside and slapped each other as hard as we could. I want to punch someone in the face. I've never punched or slapped anyone in the face. Can we go outside and slap each other in the face? If they share project file types, then it should really. There are cloud settings, but never tried them before. But like, if you're logged into the same account, because it makes you make like a Clip Studio Paint account. So if I log into that same account on my computer, would it not have access to the same project files? Because I would really like it if I could animate from my iPad, but then when I'm done and I need to like export it and add sound effects, it would be nice if I could do that on my computer, especially if I want to voice clips and stuff. I still have not tested out the mic on my iPad. I do have an editing software on my iPad, but like I think editing would just be easier if it was on my PC. So I would like if I could animate on the iPad, but then like do all the rest of the work on my PC. And like I know there's other ways that I can put it on my PC. You know, I could email it to myself, or I could post it somewhere on Discord and then download it. Like, I could do that, but it would be way more convenient if all I had to do was sit down on my PC, boot up Clip Studio Paint, and there it is. You know? You know? Yeah. Yeah, doesn't Rebbi punch us since we just bounce around? I've never punched you, can I? Yeah! Speaking of another big image editor just became free recently. Canva just bought Affinity Photo and made it totally free. Really? I've never heard of that one. Interesting. I remember a list. I could have been a grocery list. A list of tasks. Wait, does that feel familiar? Who was the other? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I recently saw an Instagram reel where boys gathered to pressure and cheer from their boys to kiss their moms goodbye after dropping them off for school. Like positively? That'd be super cute if it was positive. Like, yeah, give her a kiss. And then he kisses her, and then they're like, yeah! Yeah! Sony Vegas and After Effects are good choices for alternative editing software. Oh yeah, I got DaVinci Resolve on my iPad. I used it once. I want to get it on my PC and really learn it. Because, like, I've always used Movavi for video editing. And, like, it's okay. It gets the job done. But, like, well, it kind of depends on what I'm making, if it can get the job done. It can't do anything super complex. So I've been wanting to learn a software that can handle more stuff. And I got DaVinci Resolve on my iPad, but I need to really learn how to use it, because I've only used it once to add a sound effect, and that's it. Well, technically I did do something with it, so I learned a little bit. Yeah. They were holding signs too, reading stuff like real men kiss their moms goodbye, stuff like that. Oh, that's cute and wholesome. Ah! I'm happy about that. Because I feel like a lot of the time you see the opposite, but like that just makes me really happy. Yeah, I like the positive vibes, positive guy vibes. It's like the best. Oh, honk! That car agrees. Let's see, how long has it been? It's been 2 hours. I might end off in a minute here. My voice has been like really tired today. I feel like it's more tired than it usually is. So I might end off here in a few minutes. Yeah. I've been facing a bit of burnout and stuff too. Maybe that's why I feel so tired after only 4 hours. I'm not tired, so. I was thinking about maybe taking it a little easy next week. And do like, I'm not sure exactly how many, but I was thinking about doing like maybe like 1 stream less than I normally do, and just take it easy for a week. Like still stream, but just take it easy for a week. So that way I can kind of rest up. And then it's like I'm not sure when the hiatus is happening, but if I need more time to keep streaming before the hiatus after that, then taking a week easy would make it easier for that. You know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and see who is online for a raid. Yeah, take me to the creator studio. Yeah. And we'll probably take a break for now. Yeah, might be a good thing. Cause we have another stream tomorrow too. It's later in the day stream, but we're playing Phasmo with Perry, Nanako, and Realty. Yeah, that cloud that was gonna happen last week, it's finally happening tomorrow. So, let me see. There we go. Let me make sure they're not about to end. I'm really looking forward to that. We're gonna check out the new Phasmo map. I'm super excited. Okay, let me make sure they're not about to end. We should be good. I think we're good. Oh wait, no, hang on. I picked someone playing Phasmo, but they're on the new map. If I go, I'm gonna get spoiled. Hang on, we gotta raid somebody. Why didn't I realize that? I'm just like, oh, Phasmo collab. I love Phasmo. But everyone right now is playing the new map. I can't spoil myself one day before the stream. Well, I'm going to go check out that same map. That wouldn't be really good. Okay, let me check this one. Sorry, you're making the process take longer than it needs to. Okay. Yeah, okay, here we go. We're good. What the frick is even happening in this stream? I don't even know. Will you be in VR for that? No! I will not be! Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end things off. Yeah. I think there's something wrong with my heart, legitimately. I don't understand, it's like something tickling or a giddy feeling. I don't feel this way before. Maybe it's you discovering VTubers! That or it's cuteness aggression. I don't know. It could be something like that. That or it's a heart condition. But I'm not a doctor. But I do know I'm going to end off here, I think. So thank you for yapping with me, guys. This was really fun. I'm always happy to get to see you guys. The parasocial is infecting him. It's taking over. I'm gonna take the rest of the day to rest. And I'll be streaming again tomorrow. The stream's at 5 p.m. PST, so it's kind of later in the day. But if you're around, if you're able to come by, then I'll see you then. And if not, then if you're a member, we're also doing the members racing stream on Saturday, so I might see you then. Okay. Maybe you may not be a doctor, but I'm in fact also not a doctor, so we both don't know. I'm glad I'm not the only person here who's not a doctor and doesn't know. That really makes me feel relieved. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.